What will you do when the world feels too heavy? When the weight of fear, worry, anxiety, and uncertainty settles deep in your bones? Call on God first. There are moments in life when the world feels too heavy, when the weight of fear, worry, and uncertainty settles deep in your bones. In these moments, we often feel the need to rush for answers, seek advice, or reach for anything that promises relief. But what if, instead of running in all directions, we simply paused and called on God first? In Psalm 46:1, it is written, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble." Think about that for a moment. He is not a distant God, unreachable or unbothered by our cries. He is present, always. In every heartbeat, in every moment of despair, He is right there, waiting for us to call on Him. We often look to the world for solutions. We turn to friends, to social media, to fleeting comforts that can only fill the void for so long. But they can't offer what God can. His love is unfailing. His promises are sure. The Lord is near to all who call on Him, to all who call on Him in truth. Psalm 145, verse 18. Imagine the peace that washes over your soul when you realize that before you do anything else, before your mind races, before your heart begins to panic, God is already listening, already present. He is not just a bystander to your life. He is your companion in every battle. And when you call on Him, He answers. He hears. He moves. Calling on God first is an act of faith, trust, and surrender. It says, "I can't carry this burden alone, but I know that you can handle it." It's a decision to turn away from the noise of the world and find refuge in the One who calms the storm with a word. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. What a profound reminder. God cares for you. His heart beats with compassion for your pain, your worries, your needs. In those heavy, overwhelming moments, God doesn't ask for your perfection. He doesn't need you to have all the answers or to put on a brave face. He simply wants you to come, to be still, to call out His name. And when you do, you'll find that His presence changes everything. When you call on God first, everything else becomes clear. The world will try to tell you to fix things on your own, to rely on your own strength. But God is offering you something far better, a peace that surpasses all understanding, a strength that never runs dry, and a love that never fades. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah 33:3. What a promise! So, when the road is long, when the night is dark, when the burden feels too much to bear, call on God first. He is your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. He is waiting, arms wide open, ready to hear your heart. And in His presence, you will find peace that nothing else can offer. Call on Him, not as a last resort, but as your first choice. Let His voice be the first one you hear when you wake, and the last one you hear when you rest. He is always listening, always ready, always loving. And remember, He never fails to answer.